That's right. Welcome to the bottom of the rabbit hole. We are live, broadcast depth. There is about 15 minutes left in the Matrix NFT Avatar leaderboards. So we're going to check that out real quick. Vesuvius and Scion, say hello to the class. I believe we've got a couple people joining us right now.
Greetings, Red Pills. This is like 0 hour countdown right here.
Greetings, red pills and yellow pills. Welcome to Matrix University. Thanks for having me on the show, New Matrixology.
Yeah, thanks for being here, guys. As always, the link to the Matrix University Discord is in the description. And yeah, right. So if you check out the announcements tab, if somebody wants to act super fast, I know there's a couple people in here right now. There is a contest going on, but you've only got literally 5 minutes or excuse me, 4 minutes because there's like a 10-minute delay. So yeah, if you join the Matrix University Discord and check out the announcements tab, you'll see the details there. But you'd have to go right now. Like I said, you have literally 4 minutes to act on that if you want to act on that. So yeah, okay, let's check out the leaderboards before the clock runs out, and then we'll circle back to the other stuff, right? See if I can share the screen here. I thought I added that already, but okay, so we have my blue pill here that has the most XP. Shotgun Morpheus did get some XP, but the red pill leaderboards are kind of crazy right now. So okay, she's sitting. It looks like she's sitting comfortably at 67. I just wanted her to be in the top 100. You can see the countdown timer here. There's only 13 minutes to go. Now 12 and counting. The top 25 spot is at 5,200 points. Yeah, I told him that was going to spike, dude. Like, I looked at this a half hour ago, hour tops, and I believe the 25 spot was like 28 or 29. I just right? You saw it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I thought that's about where it would be, but I mean, yeah, everyone's taking those collectibles, those collectible NFTs, and they're cashing them in for XP, and they're using their XP to climb the leaderboard right now.
Yeah, we're kind of freestyling tonight because everything's happening so fast with this being live. So right, and I don't have the graphic. Like, I have the one that you sent me from Instagram, but it's real blurry to show. Let me see if I can pull it up here to show what the rewards are. But it's going to be hard for somebody to read on their screen because it's just a blown up Instagram post. Right. So my girl's sitting in the 60s, and the top 100 gets you the Matrix Artifact NFT, which we believe is the exit artifact, but it might be something else. And then the infamous Glitch in the Matrix hoodies, which is a Glitch in the Matrix kitty on a hoodie. It's official Warner Brothers gear. So as long as my girl was in the top 100, I was going to be cool. I just wanted to make sure she didn't get bounced out of there. And then the top 100 also gets a custom trading card of your Matrix avatar. So now everybody's scrambling for the top 25 because that has this rare Matrix NFT, which we found out for the red side, it will be a Nebuchadnezzar NFT, and the blue side it'll be a Sentinel NFT. So
that's awesome.
It's
Do you know
awesome.
what it looks like?
I don't know what it looks like, but it's also very expensive. So I'm cool for right now.
So originally they said that there was only going to be 50 of these NFTs, but in actuality it'll be 25 of each.
Right, 25 for the red pill leaderboard and 25 for the blue pill leaderboard.
So we figure these Glitch in the Matrix NFTs they've been, I think for the most part, they've been around $6 each, and as low as $3, give or take, a dime here or there. So if somebody is burning, what's the top, 5,800 or 62,000 points, that means they got to be buying putting a couple $100 into this just to get
Right.
the glitches to burn. Once you burn it, you get these XP points. Then you can apply them to your avatar.
No, you're exactly right. And the big spenders, a couple $100 for a NFT that technically, to your point, is only one of 25. I mean, the White Rabbit is what, one of 44. So one of 25 is very rare in this game.
So my blue pill right now is sitting at number 75. My goal is to stay in the top 100. I think I had about 34 NFTs total. So if I were to apply all of my points and just get 3,400 points, that still would not get me into the top 25. So
Right. That's where I'm sitting. I think if I applied everyone I had right now, I'd be at now probably like 30 or 35.
yeah, it's just not worth it. I'd rather hang on to them.
Right.
But early on, I took 1,000 of those points, 10 of these artifacts that I burned, and put them on just my red pill. I then got the blue pill, and I have a better shot at climbing the leaderboard on the blue pill side. But for those that aren't familiar with the race here, I could have taken that extra 1,000 points and thrown it onto my blue pill and maybe stood a chance.
Yeah, but right now, I don't know if you noticed in the Matrix University Discord, I gave away a whole bunch of avatars. That's what I'm saying. I could have spent that money on glitching the Matrix, but for whatever reason, the universe is telling me to invite other people to the dance. So, I'm not mad at you for giving away, free glitches in the Matrix to bring attention to the community. And, that's how I got here, was a free NFT avatar. So, returning that karma, that positive karma, is not a bad thing.
Yeah, so I held a couple of contests. I held 5 contests for glitch NFT, and 3 of them were solved. So I gave away 3, which isn't that much. I mean, if we're talking dollar value, that'd be about $18. So I mean, that's not that much. I haven't bought any of them. I've won them all in the community contests, which are since they went to Twitter and Instagram, I've been able to stand a chance. If those were just through Discord, I wouldn't have been able to win any. I don't think I've won any of those contests. The trivia or the little question and answer contests on Discord. My connection, my laptop, my fingers, just not fast enough.
Yeah. So hold on, let's go back to the leaderboard real quick here. If I can minimize this. Okay, we got 6 minutes and 54 seconds. See, look, just that fast, she moved down to 70. Okay, so you see I got 100 XP already. It's kind of sitting here chilling. So I'm just gonna go ahead, add 100 XP just to make sure, try to add this cushion, make sure she doesn't get bumped out in the final hour here. So that would be very disappointing. Get her back up to 63. Boom.
And I am sitting at 77, and I'm going to hang tight for a little bit longer because I've still got over 1,000 XP points. I got 1,308 XP points that I can apply fairly quickly. And I don't see it moving in real time yet. Have you applied that yet?
Did I apply what now?
Did you apply your XP yet?
Yeah, I just gave her another 100. And that's the thing. So there's 100 sitting on here already burned. I've got, I don't know, maybe 20 other glitch in the matrixes sitting that I could burn to get more XP. But hopefully this 100 should, keep me in the top 100. But we'll keep an eye on things. I mean, there's only 5 minutes here, so.
So every time I refresh the page, I go back to the number 1 through 25. Yes, and now I see that you moved up. Yeah, Yeah, so now I'm down to 79. I think that's still a good cushion. I just want to check to see what number 25 is at. So number 25 for the blue pill is at 5,420. So that's like a little over 54 glitch avatars. And like I said, before I even gave any away, I was still under 30. I think that puts me at 27. So even if I had all of that on one, I still wouldn't get close to number 25. Well, correction, my math is off. I would be just under 40. But still, that puts me at like number 38. Still not close enough to get that glitch or that new artifact.
Yeah, the rare, so for you, well, yeah, you've got blue and red now, so you'd be pressing for the Sentinel, which is the one I would want, of course.
I would want the Neb, but I also, if I could see him, that might change my mind. Just under 4 minutes. Yeah, I'm still sitting at number 79 with 1,000 XP points. So I don't know, maybe at about 30 seconds I might do my final application.
Yeah, like you saw how long it was hanging, right? You bring up a good point. I think I'm going to apply that last XP right now. Right, you got to hit this arrow here. 100. Which only moves me up 4 spots, but hopefully it will keep me in the top 100 for this mad dash for the last 2 minutes. All right, I'm like getting ready to type a response. Duh, I can just put on the screen. Lorenzo said, "What happened? What happened? We were giving away Matrix NFTs like they were hotcakes on the Matrix University Discord. That's what happened."
I've been so wrapped up, I'm not even following our live comment section.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We got these 2 minutes left. That'll help us calm down once the leaderboard actually closes. DJ Scooby, thank you for giving me an opportunity to win my first NFT. Thank you for participating. I'm not sure if you have a different name on the Matrix University Discord, but shout out to you. Congratulations on winning one if you did. A couple people won. I did get a chance to post the first 2 winners, but someone came through in the contest on the final hour there, which we are tied for. Let me check on that, actually. Wow.
Oh, last I saw, you were ahead. I think you were ahead by 2 votes.
Yeah, but every time I take the lead, I suddenly miraculously lose a vote. Every single time I take the lead. Now, Dr. Mark says that means somebody's, swinging their vote. But see, the problem with that is whoever's the swing vote, they're not the vote giving me the lead. Does that make sense?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know the people who are giving me the lead because they're in our Discord for the most part. But anywho, let me check on that while there's still 58 seconds here.
And I'm sitting at 83. Starting to get a little nervous here, getting the butterflies in my stomach.
Yeah, that's why I added that extra 100. That last second rush was coming, man. There was no way it wasn't.
All right, I'm refreshing, and there'll be about 30 seconds left here. I don't know. I'm still sitting at 83. All right, I'm gonna do like 200. 218. That's a good number. $10 seconds. Come on now. We are down to the wire. All right, there we go. Where am I at? Oh, you got to be freaking kidding me.
Got bumped out?
Whoa, way out.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I am really far out of 100.
Yeah, she's still sitting at 62 over here. That is wild, man. Oh yeah, shout out to Temet. I can never say that Latin. Temet Nos, the one. Yeah, I know who you are, buddy. Thank you.
Nose?
You Nose? Yeah, my Latin is trash, but I appreciate you, man. You came through at the last minute in the lightning round. Shout out to all the yellow pills, Matrix University, that came through and voted. Like I said, I was just feeling that energy of the universe telling me, man, you gotta get these people in there and help them discover this community. And I hope you guys enjoy it. I know Vesuvius has been having fun. Scion's been busy, so he hasn't had a chance to really dive into the Matrix NFT avatar community specifically, but his avatar is pretty cute, man. She's a looker.
Yeah, so
I had to throw all my votes your way, man. All my votes for yours. So.
Here we go. All right, so I said I got bumped really far out. It must have taken some loading time because it was telling me I had 221 points, XP points, and then I was in 178th place. So I took a screenshot of that about 30 seconds ago. But now it has reloaded and I'm in 68th place with 1,500 points. I don't know. I thought I got robbed there a little bit. But if it's taking this time to load, then I wonder what it's taking for everybody else. So I'm going to hit the refresh button again. All right.
Well, yeah, wait, go ahead.
Still in like 68th place, so we'll see.
So your blue pill is at 68 right now.
Yep.
Okay, you're good. You good, baby? Now I should find that article. Scion, did you send it to me? Or did I send it to you? It's so much has happened in the last 24 hours. Because the title of this live is actually about the Matrix Awakens demo.
I think we both found that on our own at about the same time.
Right. Yeah, no, it was somebody posted it. Somebody posted it in Matrix University. Somebody posted it in the emulator Discord. The news kind of hit all at the same time, like you said. Okay, right. I had the Verge article, so let me pull that up. Is my screen still being shared? So I just want to cover that real quick, since it's the main topic of discussion as far as the thumbnail goes. I don't like to clickbait folks. Let me just get rid of the screen real quick so I can adjust things here. All right, so here we go. It says, grab the jaw-dropping Matrix Awakens tech demo before it's delisted this week. I said deleted. I meant to put delisted. Oh, well. Either way, after Saturday, I believe, you will not be able to play it. So it says, if you wanted to experience the impressive visuals in the Matrix Awakens and Unreal Engine 5 experience and haven't downloaded it yet, you'll want to act fast. According to Unreal Engine's website, it will be removed from PlayStation and Xbox stores on Saturday, July 9th. After that date, you'll still be able to play and download it, but only if you added it to your library before the cutoff. So, heads up. If you have it, please add it to your library so that it doesn't get deleted, so that it can still be played, because I haven't played it yet. I have to go to somebody's house and play it.
My nephew's got it, but he won't let me borrow his PS5.
Shout out to Kavion Davis. We see you. So it goes on to say The Matrix Awakens, released in December 2021 for the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series S/X, is meant to act as a tech demo showing off the power and potential of Epic's next generation graphics engine with its ray traced lighting and metahumans. It features digital replicas of Keanu Reeves and Carrie-Anne Moss, a car chase turret sequence, and a digital city that you can explore. Right. Epic didn't immediately respond to The Verge's request for comment on why it's removing the demo from stores just a few months after releasing it. If you haven't managed to get your hands on Xbox Series, console, or a PS5, though, there is still some hope. I was able to add The Matrix Awakens to my game library on accounts that didn't have any consoles linked, which would theoretically let me download it in the future. Again, it's free, so if you're at all interested in trying out the experience, it's worth getting it for the Xbox or PlayStation while you can. So right, they did not respond to comment of the why. So is this good for us or bad for us?
Well, I can't be optimistic because I've been a Matrix fan for too long.
Right. If you go off the past track record, probably bad for us. If you go off of the Twinity, they got me in the Tweety mode because of the NFTs. If you go off the Trinity quote in Reloaded, it's bad for us. But the angle where I could see it being good for us, and that's because, I'm trying to keep a positive thought in general, is, maybe it's delisted because they're actually going into production for the real game.
I got to get my hopes up.
What else are we going to do?
I will go buy a PS5.
Well, this is where I sit. My plan was that by the time they come out with the game, the PS5 will not be that hard to get. DJ Scooby asks, will PS5 will PS5s with the demo go up in price similar to what happened to the PT demo? I'm going to have to defer to one of you guys. I'm not sure.
I don't know what the PT demo is. Unless you mean E.T., and wasn't that an Atari game that was horrible? Doesn't that live in infamy?
Isn't that the game that Zach Penn dug up? The
I think so.
video game?
They dug it up in the desert. Like there was like 100,000 copies buried in the desert. Maybe that's where the Matrix Online source code is.
Oh, he said Kojima's PD demo for Silent Hill. So yeah, I don't know. I don't have the answer to your question personally, but I am still hoping that Kojima's cryptic tweet was a signal or an in between the lines subliminal that he is indeed working on a Matrix game. All right, so what other topics did we want to discuss today? Oh, right, that's what I wanted to circle back to after the leaderboard closed, because the next short, the simulation theory pilot, is done. Like it's done. Like it's like uploaded to YouTube done. But we haven't reached that goal of 6K subscribers. So I need you to, signal boost and share your favorite video. I mean, hit up Twitter, Facebook, IG, whoever, wherever where there are Matrix fans. When we hit 6K, I mean, if we hit 6K, by the end of this live stream, I can just mark it as public and we can watch it during the live. We got about roughly 80 subscribers to reach that goal that we need still. Now, what's funny is that was the same number of last week. So I was talking to Scion the other night. Or was that last night? They're all running together. But so I did do a little research on this quote YouTube glitch. And what was really surprising was that there wasn't that many videos on it. I would think that something like this, with YouTube content creators, that I would have searched for it and 100 videos would have come up from the past 2-3 months, but that wasn't the case. I had to really dig. And what it looks like the reason why I had to dig so hard to find out what was going on is because for the most part only smaller YouTubers are even noticing that this is happening. Now, I've been telling you guys to check to make sure you're still subscribed, because a sports YouTube channel that I watch, he's got about, I want to say like 40,000 subs, somewhere in that range, maybe high 30s. But I guess someone brought it to his attention that people were being unsubscribed from his channel. And they weren't clicking unsubscribe. YouTube was just doing this. So after I dug into it a little bit the other day on YouTube, what it looks like is happening is that YouTube's got something going on the automated side where it's trying to police sub for sub, like follow for follow, where people will subscribe to your channel, small YouTubers, if you subscribe to me, I'll subscribe to you, just to kind of help get our subscriber counts up and get closer to that 1,000. I don't even know if the 1,000 is still a thing in terms of the partner program, but either way, only small YouTubers are really noticing this. The other thing that YouTube what YouTube has said is that they've been trying to delete spam accounts and things of that nature. They don't really define what they consider a spam account to be. But between those two things that's happening on YouTube's back end, it's kind of created this situation where small YouTubers are noticing that their subscriber counts, they'll lose 8 and then gain 8 and then lose 8 and then gain 8, but overall they're not really gaining subscribers. So it seems like this channel has fallen into that space on the back end, because the number that we lost from the last live stream we have regained since this one. So if I was just losing subscribers, that'd be one thing, and if I was gaining them the way it was before, obviously we wouldn't be having this conversation. But the fact that I lose pretty much the same amount that I gain like every couple weeks is not normal. So I feel like in order to break this thing, or to get out of this kind of subscriber limbo that this channel is stuck in, we got to go real hard. I'm talking Resurrections subscriber count hard, where we're not talking 10 or 12 subs, but like I said, we got to get that 80, get it over 6K, and hopefully that will free this channel from subscriber purgatory. And more importantly, when we hit that 6K, I can share Simulation Theory with you, because it's really good and I really want to share it with you. I mean, well, Vesuvius, you saw it because you worked on it, but Scion, you heard it. So at least you guys know a little bit about it. But yeah, I'm really, 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 really excited to share this with you guys and the rest of the world. I think you're gonna like it.
No spoilers at all, but I want to encourage everyone to subscribe to the channel so we can hit 6K subscribers and see this thing. As Neo Matrixology said, I heard the audio from it. It's something really special. You don't want to wait. Subscribe now.
Yeah, thanks for not spoiling anything. Appreciate that, because this one, I feel like there's just so many ways it can go. There's so much potential. And I'm looking forward to the interactive part and getting started on that next chapter as well. In fact, yeah, we got I believe it was Trey Waters put a really good idea in the Matrix University. I think it was the Fan Theory channel, but either way, it really like got my fan fiction creative juices flowing. We might be able to work that. I guess it depends on where things go. Like I said, no spoilers. I don't want to say too much, but it could get worked in sooner than later. I'll put it that way. So, right, if you're not a part of the Matrix University Discord, you should certainly click the link in the description and join us over there, because the conversations are every day and always Matrix related.
Well, I won't spoil it either, but I will say that I was super excited when I listened to it and watched it. It looks really good. It's written really good and performed really good. And definitely this compliment goes out to you because I heard a pre and a post, and you really stepped up your game. And it's really good. It's a really good story. It's very exciting, and it's got some implications. So when you say that it can go so many ways, it is a really cool concept. And I've been all around the Matrix lore, and I haven't seen this broached yet. So I'm excited.
Oh, real quick, and thank you for the kind words. And yeah, man, I definitely had to step out of my comfort zone. It had been so long since I had done, voiceover work like that. So now I appreciate you noticing the improvement, from take one to, the professional quality take. But on the screen here, you can see Scion, you are in the Matrix Awakened demo right now, right?
This is actually some sneak preview footage from the Matrix Online 2 upcoming from Sony Online Entertainment.
I wish.
Yeah, I wish too.
We wish. Yeah.
This is sort of the Matrix Awakens. The city that they used for the Matrix Awakens demo on PS5 and Xbox is something called City Sample, and it's free content for Unreal Engine 5, which there is also a free version of Unreal Engine 5 that you can go to Epic Games and download now, and then download this city sample and compile it into an executable. So this isn't actually the Matrix Awakens demo, but it's the source city model that they used to make it. And also, someone, I'm not sure who, I compiled it and uploaded it as about an 18 gigabyte zip file, which I've downloaded and just got running. I think my GPU can handle it just fine, but my CPU is struggling. I'm gonna try to walk her down the street and do a little sightseeing here in Mega City. And if I'll be making some links available at tomorrow's Hack the Matrix. You can go to Metalogic's Discord server tomorrow at 6 to 8 p.m. on both the East Coast and West Coast times. And I'll have exclusive download links where you can download what I'm running right now, the compiled version of what Unreal Engine 5 calls City Sample.
Right. So you said Hack the Matrix. That's the second weekend of every month, correct?
Yeah, the second Saturday of every month from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on both the East Coast and the West Coast. And you want to go to Metalogic's Matrix Community Discord server. And maybe we can provide some links to that in the description when we publish this stream. And then I'll have exclusive download links from my FTP server for people in the Hack the Matrix group to download this pre-compiled city sample, and they can walk around Mega City for themselves rather than have to figure out how to download the asset and compile it into an executable. Only for PC.
Yeah, it's for PC, but I have seen a couple people in that Matrix community Discord describe there is a way to get it to work on certain Mac OS. I don't know how to do that, but there is a way. But yeah, it's easier and simpler and straightforward if you have a PC. And also that link that he was talking about to the emulator is it's in every video, like every yellow video, every regular video, not live streams, but the videos with the, like I try to color coordinate them, the thumbnails. So the yellow thumbnails, all those should have links to the emulator in there.
And I'm going to post it in the live chat right now. And I'll put it in the comment section once we publish.
So yeah, once again, if you guys are late to joining us, the link is in the description for the Matrix University Discord. We already watched the Matrix NFT avatar leaderboard close. So some people won an exclusive NFT avatar, the red side, the top 25 won.
And I found out someone that we know won one.
Who's that?
Tinker.
Do you know if he's red or blue? He's probably blue.
I don't know. I'm gonna guess in the blue.
I think I saw him say blue. So right, the red side won a rare Nebuchadnezzar NFT, and the blue side will receive a rare Sentinel NFT. That's the top 25. Let me get to the thing that was hard to read again. Right, the top 100 will receive a Matrix artifact, which we think is the Exit the Matrix artifact that we Vesuvius and I already claimed at the party, but it could be something else. And then the top 100 also receives the Glitch in the Matrix hoodie and a custom trading card of your NFT. Right, the top 100 to 600 also still get the artifact and a hoodie. So they're going to be sending out a lot of hoodies, man. I think right. I had 3. Let me check. Let me. They said they had 1,200.
Well, 600 on each board.
Right. Facts. Well, out of the blue pill, yeah. Out of the blue pill, my 2 lower guys got bumped, so I'm only gonna get the 1 hoodie. The ones that only had 1 XP bumped out to 660 and 661. I wasn't even paying attention, but I don't need 3 hoodies, so I'll be fine with the 1.
Yeah, next time I'll try and get another one and do a giveaway or something. But I wanted to see how this was going to work before I overcommitted too much.
Exactly. That was my whole thing. If I knew exactly what we were getting, that might have inspired me to spend some more to try to finish in the top 25 or so. But like I said, that was expensive. That was an expensive. Let me see here. Yeah, the number 25 on the blue pill side is 6,078 points.
So it's like 61 NFTs. I should say glitch
in the Matrix kitties, right?
Yeah.
Now, I'm trying to think of a good way to spark some awareness for a simulation theory. Maybe we do another marathon. Oh, right. What marathon?
Yeah, I'm going to post in Reddit. I opened it up when you brought it up before, and it was kind of not crashing on me. It was just hung and loading. Here we go. So I am going to post in Reddit right now. Let's see if I can get some of these folks over to the channel.
Well, again, I can't stress enough how important it is to join us over at the Matrix University Discord, where we can finish and flesh out some of these conversations. And again, a whole bunch of people. Oh, right. That's what I wanted to show. I wanted to show some of the winning avatars that got sent out from the people who participated in the contest. I did take a couple of screenshots here. I think just the last one, that lightning round one, might have been the only one I didn't get a chance to get a picture of. Oh, no, I got him. So let me share the screen here.
And I just realized that I'm wishing it was Friday, because I kept saying that Hack the Matrix is tomorrow, but that's actually on Saturday. So 2 days from now, Hack the Matrix on Metalogic's Matrix Community Discord server, and of course in the Matrix Online emulator, mxoemu.info. Shout out to Raj for all the hard work he does to keep the lights on in Mega City. See you in 2 days on Saturday evening.
So on the screen here, this is DJ Scooby, aka Temet's winning avatar that he just claimed recently. I do believe that I was able to get 1 XP on there before sending it over. So you should get the artifact. On the red pill side, I can assure you that's not enough for a hoodie, but it should get you the artifact. Jonathan Moore says, I'm still waiting for a proper Matrix game. We all are. But again, the main topic of this this live stream is that the demo is getting pulled down. It's getting delisted on Saturday. So if you haven't already, you should download the demo for now as we wait for a game. Now, that's something I didn't want to get into it because someone posted in the Matrix NFT Avatar Discord, the Nifty's Discord, the other day, and they said some very, very hopeful things, but nothing specific. So that's why I don't want to be specific. But in terms of the future and getting a game, I feel like the energy is shifting, and I feel like it's shifting in a positive direction. That's all I'm really gonna say about that right now. But here's what one of the reasons why, like I said, I gave out these free avatars over these last couple days instead of buying glitches in the Matrix to get or to try to get the rare top 25 NFT is because I think the way I see this playing out is things are going to drag. Like we're kind of like in the beta stage, right? Working out the kinks, blah, blah, blah. And then out of nowhere, last minute, they're going to announce, oh, look, we got a full-on game. The proper Matrix game that we've all been waiting for. And then what's going to happen? Then the floor is going to bump and the price is going to spike. And people, there's going to be some Matrix fans who are like, oh man, this is too expensive. I don't want to buy into this. And that's why I'm like, right now, this is like penny stocks. And people were selling avatars so cheap because they were trying to get glitch in the Matrix. That's why I was like, yo, I'll just buy somebody an avatar. They're so cheap right now. You know what I mean? Like you're talking less than half mint price. So when it's that low, it's almost like an offer I can't refuse. And again, it was something that got me into the community. The fact that my first one was a free contest winning. So, and I hadn't won a contest in my entire life until that. So it's always fun to be able to share that excitement with someone and give someone that good feeling when what it feels like to win something. So, all right, I was showing you guys some more of the winners here, or at least what their avatars look like, because I took screenshots to show you. All right, this is Squirrel's girl. I'm loving that she's got the black trench because I know Squirrel is a big fan of the black trench. And okay, this is another one that won. I believe this was the highest engagement winner from Twitter. And then Nemo. This is Nemo's. Nemo's has the Morpheus starter kit, which I call when an NFT avatar has the katana and SMG. That's the Morpheus starter pack. Right. And Nemo was the first one to enter the Twitter contest. So, that's one thing I hate about a lot of online social media contests. I feel like a lot of them, most of them, are just popularity contests, and the people who already have the biggest following seems to always win. And that always kind of rubbed me the wrong way with online contests. So, I wanted it to be a thing where somebody could win without having the most followers. So I shot him that one just for being the brave soul, the first one to enter the Matrix, so to speak, or the Matrix University NFT avatar giveaway Matrix. So yeah, good times, exciting stuff. Oh, well, were you gonna say something, V? If you're gonna say something, say something.
I had a question, but I don't want to change the subject quite yet.
So, well, no, you can change the subject.
Okay, so I'm on Reddit. Do you have a thumbnail for simulation theory?
Thumbnail?
Yeah.
I do. Well, I just used the image you gave me, but I didn't put the title on it. You want me to send it to you on Discord or?
Yeah, because I want to post it on Reddit, but I want it vetted by you before I post anything.
Well, yeah, no, thumbnail's fair game. But so much going on. I have to remember where. Oh, it should be with my other thumbnails. Please be here. Yes.
And to give you one more thing to do, if you wouldn't mind full screening the view of Megacity, I scrambled to have this demo ready for tonight. So this is actually the first time I'm seeing this on my screen and not just in a YouTube video. And there's some spectacular views of the city here that I'd like to share with everyone who's watching and will be watching. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
And if there are any coders listening who are experienced with C++ or Unreal Engine 5 or even just Unreal Engine 4, want to move into Unreal Engine 5, there isn't really any reason why we couldn't start developing a Matrix style game using this free asset.
So tell me, what are your plans with these assets?
Well, I really wanted to see it for myself. I've never been a console jockey, always been PC master race, as they say. And dropped about $1,000 on a 1080 Ti GTX with 11 gigs back when the crypto miners were making them way overpriced. And I haven't really got a chance to exercise it. The video card isn't having a hard time at all. There's no ray tracing on it, no real-time ray tracing like the RTX cards have. But it's really my CPU that's the bottleneck at the time. There's not only this demo, but someone also created a Superman or Superman-like, so as not to break any copyrights, demo where you can fly the sort of Man of Steel around this city. And I'll change over to that demo before the end of the stream, and we'll take a look at that. And if he can make a character that looks like Superman flying around the city, there's no reason we couldn't make a character that looks like Neo flying around the city, or even work from his base mod and just change the main character's model. So this gives us the environment and the ability to write a Matrix-like game. We would just need some talented artists and programmers to put together a little team, and in their spare time, code up something we could all enjoy while we wait for the official Matrix game to come out next. And remember that Lana was asked about will there be another Matrix video game, and she said she'd be willing to make one with the right people. So maybe she's found the right people, and we'll have another game.
Right. So I'm glad you brought up Lana and, you know, one of the creators of everything Matrix Universe, because who was it? You, right? Somebody was talking about in one of the previous live streams about how Lana said she was interested in another game if it was with the right team.
I believe it was actually at the green carpet event, the premiere for Matrix Resurrections, when a reporter asked her the question. And that was their answer. That she'd be willing to work with the right people to make another Matrix game. And this city asset is beautiful. It's over 18 gigabytes just for the city. But as I said, Epic Games has made a version of Unreal Engine 5 available free for developers, and this what they call city sample asset available free. You have to have a little bit of technical knowledge if you're going to download the engine and the asset to compile it into an executable, which the publisher of this version has, and the publisher of the Superman-like version has also done. Some big downloads, but some spectacular views of Mega City.
Yeah, no, this looks amazing. But right, the reason why I asked you that question is because, you know, I'm still trying to drink this glass half full. And if, or I should say, what if I told you that wasn't a Morpheus quote? We get it. But what if I told you they delisted the demo because they're making a game with a different team? This is all speculation.
The only better news was if it was called the Matrix Online 2 or the Matrix Online Resurrected. That'd be the only better news you could give me.
Well, you know they're going to stay away from the Resurrections title. I don't have to tell you why. Yeah, DJ Scooby is verifying the green carpet quote, Scion. So you had that dead on. This question is a good question. It says, would the Matrix Resurrections box office performance influence the development of the game? Unfortunately, at the end of the day, it's business. So to answer your question directly, it already has, in my opinion. I believe that the box office dispute was the straw that broke the camel's back in terms of the lawsuit that Village Roadshow entered against Warner Brothers. Now, since what? I guess that was like late February, early March, somewhere in there. Since then, they have retracted that suit, and the dispute will continue in arbitration. So that's a private hearing, which is how it was contractually written to handle such a dispute in the first place. So it'll be interesting to see how all that plays out. Again, in my opinion, I think a settlement would be best for us, the fans. You know, there's too much money on the table to not work this out is what I'm hoping. You know, I just think that there should be a path for all parties involved to make this work. And you know, Warner Village Roadshow, if you're listening, you know, I'll be the mediator if you need it, because I will convince you guys that this needs to work for us, and that if you guys do the right thing by us, you're gonna make a lot of money. But we need you guys to work that out, and sooner than later, please, because we are all patiently waiting for what's next. And as I mentioned in the last live stream, one of the things that we've been missing as a fan base is consistency. You know, I think that consistency will go a long way with what we're doing. And yeah, that's basically it. If you give us things, snacks, you won't have the box office issues. I mean, obviously, the pandemic and all that changed a lot of things and messed up a lot of parties for a lot of people. So, we don't have control over those things. But that said, a streamer, a video game, more comics, like I said, more things like that, more things not film will bring about more film success for sure. Kavion Davis says anything about Animatrix 2.0. And that's the thing. Like I said, as soon as we heard about the lawsuit, it seemed like everything got shelved. It seemed like everything got put on ice, with the one exception of the Matrix NFT avatars. That's the only thing in the Matrix universe officially backed by Warner that's doing anything right now. So many of us hope that will translate into a future video game. And honestly, it's already shown, at least to me, I think Vesuvius would probably agree that it's already shown us that there's so much more potential than just another video game. There are so many things that can come out of this project. But yeah, as far as the Animatrix 2.0, no official news. The only official news we've gotten is the thumbnail, which is that the Matrix Awakens demo is getting delisted this Saturday, July 9th. So again, if you haven't downloaded it, you should download it. The article mentioned that if you put it on your library list, you should be able to download it later. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but yeah, like you, I am very anxious and patiently waiting for a game. I feel like that's got to be the logical next step, right? I mean, because we don't know where the Animatrix 2.0 was in the production stage, but, in fairness, that could have been almost done for all we know. The fact that the godfather of bullet time, John Gaeta, had it in his LinkedIn profile, I don't think that was a projection. I think that was there because he had already started working. Now, to what capacity or how far he has gotten in the project, who knows? But me personally, I think he was already getting his hands dirty and they were working on stuff. But again, it's all speculation. We've got nothing concrete, no official announcements to any of these things. The only thing that we know is that the leaderboards have closed today, and Vesuvius and I are going to be getting our Glitch in the Matrix kitty hoodies at some point. And that the party was cool. That was fun. I want more.
Party was a lot of fun. It was worth going. It was good to see you again, and
same.
There's a lot out there because this was thrown together, and that was a fun party. It was actually a little better organized than I thought, considering the short notice. But the people showed up. The people showed up ready for Matrix. There was a lot of people dressed up, either like agents or like exiles, and a couple of avatars. So the Matrix fandom is out there. And if it's done right, we can get everybody back.
Right. And yeah, it's funny because you're right. There were a handful of agents there. And I think they were thrown off when I pointed to my earpiece and I was like, same team. Because I didn't have like a suit. I didn't have a tie on. You know what I mean? But that was fun. Right. But okay. So I think I found out the missing piece to why that was so last minute. Apparently, at NFT NYC, it became a thing that it was almost like, oh, whose NFT project could throw the biggest party? So I think that's why things were so last minute on their end. Again, all speculation. I don't work for Nifty's or Warner, so I don't know. But in the last couple of days, I saw something about that. What is it? The Bored Apes had a big party with Eminem and Death Row and Snoop Dogg and all these rappers there and all this stuff. So people were spending money on big parties. So I guess, the Matrix NFT Avatar project didn't want to leave us out. New York is always a good place for a party. But yeah, we should definitely do more. I think it could be a real thing. It's got a lot of potential. Obviously, it's got a lot of potential because, again, we had Project Matriculated in December. We know exactly why and how this is supposed to work. And it does work, but again, the main thing, the thing that's been lacking is the consistency. So I think if there is obviously you can't overdo it, right? It's got to be spaced out. But yeah, I'd love to help with that because I know a lot about that stuff. So yeah, I think it. Hold on, let me check something here. I may have won the Royal Rumble, but I'll get back to you guys on that one. Yeah, because we're live and that's doing too much. I will update Matrix University announcements to see if we, all that rushing to vote came through with the victory. And I know I'm going to lose to Red King. That wasn't the point. That wasn't the point. The point of going so hard with that contest in the Matrix chat on Nifty's Discord was to show the importance and to show how loyal and how committed hardcore Matrix fans are. That was the point, because I feel like, and I think it's by design, right? I think we're still, like I said, we're still kind of in this beta stage of everything. So I don't feel like there's been a targeted advertising campaign directly pointing at, hardcore Matrix fans. I don't think we've reached that point yet. I don't think we've reached that stage of the project yet. But in case somebody was on the fence about it, I wanted to, have this kind of be like a little voting moment to show that they're out there. They just want some consistency. They're here. I know people think they're not here because of the whole resurrections thing, but they are here. Oh, there's Superman. I see him. Where's Randy? We got Superman on the screen and Randy's not here. That's like not even fair.
I think for copyright reasons, I have to say that this is a all-American flying superhero.
As Big Blue
of alien origin.
Well, he's rocking blue and red, so I guess he's a
professional game designer with his own studio. Took the time to add a flying superhero to the same city, which is called City Sample, in the Unreal Engine 5 assets list. And as you can see, you can go for an optimized city or the Matrix City. I tried it in the Matrix City a little bit earlier. And as they're recommending a GeForce RTX 2080 or higher, and I have a 1080 Ti GTX, the full city just really lagged. It was a slideshow. So we're going to try the optimized city, see what it looks like. But if this developer could create a flying superhero to tour the city, I wish he would have picked one with black trench coat and sunglasses, and we're saying generic cyberpunk superhero flying around the city. But if it can be done with a Superman-like figure, then it could be done with a Neo-like figure as well.
Yeah, no, real quick, Kavion Davis says, can we make a Matrix fan-made comic book? Unfortunately, I am not a artist as far as drawing goes, but those are the kind of things that we created the green room for in the Matrix University Discord. So if you are an artist and you would be interested in such a project, please click the link in the description. Join us over there. Let us know what talents you have, because I've said 1,000 times and I'll say it 100,000 more times. The Matrix community really has a lot of talented individuals, artists, hackers, coders, voice actors, costume designers. I mean, completely creative people. So yeah, if enough of us get together, we can do something. I mean, that's one of the main inspirations behind the Matrix University Discord. I want it to be a quote hot house, which is a theater term, but it basically just means a collective of artists who work together and collaborate together over and over again. And you find a groove, you find a synergy when you work with individuals on multiple projects. And I think we can do something really special if we get together. So join us if you are interested in anything like that. Let's start brainstorming and putting some things on paper. So DJ Scooby says, I'm confused. The ship NFT is the first of its kind. So right. The Red Pill top 25 NFT is a super rare. There's only 25. We haven't even seen it yet. So yeah, those are like, I want to say one of a kind, but it's really like 25 of a kind. But in the NFT space, that's a really low number. That's super rare. Right. That's what we got sidetracked from, because Captain Blue Red Pill. Oh, he's got yellow in that outfit too. He really does fit everything we're doing here, huh? But yeah, he took over here. But let me just share the screen for a moment. Yeah, right. Where's Randy? Where's Randy? So this is theoretical. This is Scion saying hello. Scion is one of our contest winners. Ross has got here late. What did I miss? It's always on the playback, baby. But yeah, they're basically the main thing is that they're pulling the Matrix Awakens tech demo. It's going to be delisted. So if you haven't already downloaded it, you should download it before Saturday, because they're taking it off. They say add it to your library. So I think if you add it to the library, you might be able to download it later. And then we covered over we went over the Matrix NFT leaderboards. So I wanted to show you, since we were talking about the super rare NFTs, right? Oh, I thought I killed the live stream. So right, the grand prize, or the top 25 for the leaderboards for the Matrix NFT that ended today during this live stream, was a 1 out of 25 Nebuchadnezzar for the red pill side, or a Sentinel for the blue pill side. So what I wanted to show you, and I don't think this was related to the leaderboards. I think the owner was selling off stuff because of the Tweety NFT, which is also a Nifty's project that launched, I want to say, a couple weeks ago. But yeah, I already showed Vesuvius. But real quick here, if I could share my screen again. There she is. I secured myself a glitch head. So for those of you who don't know, this avatar is one of, I want to say, 21. So that, again, that's that super rare or low number as far as this project is concerned. But if you can see here, it's like she's got like bald and this kind of like cruise zero, and then there's that little strip here. So that wasn't supposed to happen. Apparently, during the mint, there was a literal glitch, and it happened to about 20 of these. Like I said, I think maybe 21, 22 at the most. But right. So this is a super rare base avatar. I think the only thing more rare out of the bases is the 3D glasses base. Maybe I could be wrong about that, but it's around that group of low numbers. So as soon as I heard about it, I wanted one. I just didn't think I was going to be able to ever get one because the number was so low. But like I said, the prices have been low in this bear market, and I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, but buy low, sell high. I was very happy to secure this super rare glitch in the Matrix NFT avatar. I will go back to Superman now. I mean, our hero. He says, "Do you Abdul says you reckon there will be a Matrix 5?" Again, I reckon that if we're gonna have anything, especially a new film, the first thing that happens or has to happen is the lawsuit has to get cleared up or settled. And then from there, I would recommend either a video game or a streamer or the Animatrix 2.0, if that's a streamer, whatever. All of the above would probably be good to do that before going into production for another movie. I wouldn't rule it out. I think it's going to be a long time before we see another movie. But I'm okay with that as long as we're getting other forms of content. Right now, the Matrix NFT avatars is our only form of Matrix universe content. But to Kavion's point, part of what we're doing over at Matrix University Discord is creating our own content. So I'm really looking forward to sharing this next short. I really think you guys are really going to like it. And I don't want to like frame it as the sequel to Beyond the Glitch, because it's not the sequel. I write these fan fictions in a way that they don't retcon each other and they don't disrupt what's actually happening in the real canon of the Matrix universe. Like, that is very important to me. So in that regard, it takes place way after Beyond the Glitch. And there is one reference that carried over from Beyond the Glitch. It's very tiny. Vesuvius, I'm sure you know what it is. It will be a hard pickup, but it's there. So there is a connection there. I got to leave you guys Easter eggs. The whole, allure or one of the draws of this channel initially was the breaking down of the little different Easter eggs and things. So, it's important to me to include that in these fan fictions. But yeah, I think in order to get to a Matrix 5, one of the things that is going to get us there faster is us as a community putting together our own Matrix fan art, fan fictions, cosplay, all those different things. Because at the end of the day, if there's enough of us screaming that we want it, they'll give it to us, man. But I always point to Sense8. The series finale was like, basically, it wasn't a whole season. It was basically just like a really long movie. But the only reason why that existed is because Sense8 fans were, blowing up Netflix and beating down their inbox saying, hey, you guys can't just leave it that way. We need more. So if enough fans are out there screaming for it, we'll get it. We will get it. DJ Scooby says the hammer as an NFT would be cool. The hammer is one of my favorite hovercrafts because it's so big. I think there should be more larger crews and large ships in the fleet. When we got to the Matrix Online, I mean, I can't even. Does anybody know the number of listed hovercrafts? Not counting, us making them up in fan fiction, but like the
new canon.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like the Matrix Online list of hovercrafts. It had to be in the 30s at least.
Yeah, it was much higher. I think in the movies we had like either 8 or 12.
You say a dozen. I think, a dozen tops. I think there was 12, and then they start falling off.
And then we had 3 servers, 5 organizations, and they had like 1 ship each. So that's another 15. But like the logos was picked up from the Machine City, or returned, I should say. So, and that became the logos too after it got rebuilt. So there was a couple of, I don't know, refurbished.
Yeah, refurbished.
So yes, but somewhere in the neighborhood of that 30.
Kavion Davis asked, do you have the Matrix action figures? I don't have any of the action figures. I only have the bust that came with the Ultimate Matrix collection. But again, at the Matrix University Discord, some of the hard body like serious Matrix collectors have posted their action figures and all their collections, and I am jealous. Like, I can only hope that at some point, you know, I'm successful enough to be able to circle back and get all that stuff, because I gotta play catch up. I'm way too far behind right now. But the Hot Toys, all the McFarlane design stuff is like really amazing detail. Like, if you're into that stuff at all, the Matrix series of collectibles did not cut any corners, man. I mean, they look amazing.
You know, you mentioned Hot Toys, and I think it was yesterday they released some pictures. I think there's about 14 pictures out there of a Neo from Resurrections hot toy, and it does look really good.
I feel like that's what he just posted, was that hot toy. I feel like he just posted those pictures. Yeah, that had to be it. Seraphim says, so the demo was removed on PlayStation. You have 2 days. It will be delisted this Saturday, July 9th. So that's why we wanted to go live and share that information. I mean, Vesuvius originally came up with the idea to go live to chronicle and record the leaderboard closing, because that's a big event for the Matrix NFT avatar holders. But once the news came out, I wanted to share it with you guys to give you guys an opportunity to download or add it to your library or whatever you have to do to check it out or preserve it. Because I know a lot of times, like, these stories fly under the radar. I mean, if I wasn't in all those Discords, I wouldn't have seen it. You know, it's not like, see, when Resurrections was coming out, then it was cool to like Matrix. So all you had to do was open up Twitter and, you know, that article would be shoved in your face. But it's not like that now. You know, now you got to go back to digging. So I am very appreciative and thankful for the people who are sharing all these kind of updates and news and all the information on the Matrix University Discord. You know, the crowdsourcing of information has been so helpful to this channel, to me personally as a Matrix fan. And that's one of the things I was hoping would happen when I, you know, thought this little yellow pill social experiment up in my head would be that we would get to a point where we are, you know, where we're sharing information with each other, and it's not just me digging, but it's more me sharing and you sharing with me. And it's a really cool thing to step back and see how far we've come as a Matrix fan unit, as a crew. I feel like we've carved our own space of the digital landscape, those hallowed Matrix University hallways. So yeah, if you haven't already, please definitely join us in the Discord. The link is in the description, and there's going to be some fun stuff coming up. Again, once we hit that 6K subscribers, you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see the interactive element of what we're trying to do. And I'm really excited. So if you haven't already and you're listening to this, definitely subscribe. Like, I would imagine that everybody who's listening to this has subscribed already. I would hope. But if not, you know, make sure you do like the stream, because that helps signal boost. Hold on. There he is. We waited for you. Randy is here. He says, I arrived, guys. I see Neo's multiverse self on the screen. I knew you'd like that. I knew you'd be happy about that.
He's a variant. That's Neo's variant.
And also a Warner property. The crossover potential is enormous. Excuse me. But yeah, I love to see it. I love to see our hero, our red, blue, and yellow hero, flying around the same city that had the Matrix Awakens demo. It will be interesting to see what the future holds for our hero and the Matrix. But yeah, we were talking earlier, man. You got to get yourself an NFT, Randy. You will appreciate where this is going. And also, just because I follow you on social media and you're on multiple platforms, and I really like your message. You really embody that energy of the fan who is willing to fight for more. So yeah, I think you really want to be a part of that Matrix NFT community. It's got something special for you. But yeah, I also think that supporting that project is also going to help us get to the Matrix 5 and the snacks and the more content that we so desperately crave. Yeah, no, we're here. And that's the thing. That's why I keep pushing the Discord, the Matrix University Discord, because we answer questions every day over there. But I know a lot of guys miss the video content, and like I said, when we hit that 6K, we will release the next short. The title is Simulation Theory. That's about as much of a spoiler as I can drop right now, but it's so good. It's so good. Right, and just for anybody who doesn't know, Scion shared here in the chat, developer Victor Carril is responsible for compiling the Unreal Engine 5 free content known as City Sample into a playable demo for the PC. So yeah, absolutely, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to keep the community alive, and hopefully we can bridge communities soon. Right, so you guys know, like I just said, I'm sitting on this fan fiction, and we got to hit that 6K subscribers to go live with it. And once we go live with it, we can then begin to work on the next one. So the ball is in the court of the hardcore Matrix fans. So that's what I got going on. What do you have going on, V? Any other Matrix related projects now that we're done with Simulation Theory?
Well, I went back into the archive and found another handful of screenshots from the Matrix Online that are, pretty cool, with either some cool visual stuff or some popular players from back in the day. So I'm going to roll those out. And since we're talking simulation theory, and the fan fiction and the projects, I think I'm a little torn because I promised I promised a couple of the guys, Calais and some others, that I would sum up the Matrix Online story, and I think I got to dive into that, and then I want to get into my Morpheus, my young Morpheus arc, which is basically fleshing out the bits and pieces they gave us in the Matrix Online about how Morpheus became Morpheus. So those are two things that I would really like to do.
Yeah, that picture, that yellow code picture you sent me was amazing. I was like, oh wow. Yeah, so I don't know if you shared it on social media yet or not, but that was a goodie.
No, it had the golden code. I believe that was from the White Hallways. It must have been an edit. I think it was Bayamos because I found it around like other screenshots featuring Bayamos, and I haven't decided like who that character is that's standing there. But I'll put it out there. Actually, I gave it to you because I figured if you want to put it out there, since it's golden code, it's all you.
Oh, you don't have to tell me twice.
Yeah. We'll see what people think about who that could be.
Thank you for sharing, by the way. I always love your archive finds. And speaking of a younger Morpheus, you know that if you do flesh out this fan fiction, I have the 3D. Well, I don't have the model because they haven't released the 3D models, but I have the NFT of the 3D model of the young Morpheus you're looking for.
I was just talking with somebody about like, spin-offs and this, that, and we both agreed that the Merovingian would be an awesome spin-off. And what would you think about, I believe the actor's name is Tom Hiddleston, and he plays Loki right now.
Yep. They're actually shooting the next season of that, by the way, but go ahead.
Yes, they are, and I can't wait. Maybe
him as a young Merovingian?
Him as a younger Merovingian.
I don't know how his French accent is, but he's a great actor. He's got the look for sure. He's definitely got like that pompous arrogance, right?
Yep.
What I would love about the Merovingian version of the Matrix or that story is I don't know if I should give this one away. You know what? I'm gonna stop there. I'm not gonna say this one out loud. I might talk about it in the green room at Matrix University, but this actually is really too good. Yeah, I'm gonna stop right there.
I'll just say that. I'll just say he doesn't have to speak French. You know, maybe he wasn't always the Frenchman. He has sampled every language in human history. French
Facts.
turned out to be his favorite. So, you know, maybe, and that's the thing about the Matrix. There's so many possibilities. He could be a Middle Eastern guy. He could be, you know, he could be portrayed by, you know, female actress. Could be portrayed, you know, as any nationality. But there would be certain things that would have to come through. And that would be a challenge for any actor or actress out there.
But yeah, no, I mean I agree, and that's what's so much fun about this universe. There's so many different backstories you can tell, new stories you can tell. There's so much potential. There's so many different ways that it can go platform wise, and it's just we're ready. We're ready for more. Give us more.
When everybody was upset that Smith was being portrayed by another actor, not Hugo Weaving, that happened already. It was called Reloaded and Revolutions. He was portrayed by the actor who played Bane, and he killed it.
Right. Yeah, no, and I get it. Like Hugo Weaving, you know, he nailed it. He's a great actor. I don't take anything away from his performance. But like we've explained or talked about in Resurrections live streams, I see the Groff version as Smith as a completely different Smith. I get it that he is still Smith, but in my mind, there's Agent Smith, and then there's Agent Jonathan Smith, or Agent Groff Smith, or however you want to word that. But yeah, no, the Bane connection is really cool. And you know, right, and then that's another thing that I think people miss. Like the whole Bane thing, like shows that you know a program could exist in a human body's consciousness, right? And I felt like the modals, you know, the whole modal experiment thing in Matrix Resurrection shows the audience what a matrix inside the matrix would look like. Like, okay, they heard the debate, you know, they're not going to just outright say this is right or wrong, but to me that example of the modal is very similar to the example of Bane. Like this shows you how the rules work in the universe. I don't know, I just felt like they're similar in that way in terms of the storytelling, in terms of their importance to the story. Right, technically the different versions of the Matrix are multiverses. I want it all so much potential. I refuse to give up on the franchise. So many ways to bring it back and continue. Yeah, that's kind of another thing that I was kind of talking about. I don't remember if it was I think it was the Matrix University Discord. Somebody put in a really interesting, cool theory. I believe it was Temet actually, and it's tapping into what Randy's talking about. And again, going back to the modals. So yes, multiverse is a good word as a descriptor so that people understand what we're talking about. I wouldn't say that it's a new universe altogether, but the idea is, you know, the whole modal situation or quote video game situation, you know, trivializing the trilogy, the events of the trilogy, and making it a quote video game in the Matrix. It opens up this whole realm of possibilities where, you know, the Wachowskis or a fan fiction writer or whoever's coming in, Zach Penn, it just opens up, like you said, this multiverse scenario where you can have all these different stories now that exist in the Matrix universe without retconning the original trilogy. Like it just gives us so many more opportunities to play around. So yeah, man, please share this channel, share with Matrix fans. Go out, seek them, find them. We got to hit this 6K. We got to get these next 80 subs so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna spoil it any further. Oh, right. So Scion, what are you working on in your spare time?
Well, I got a respectable job as a coder for a large tech group in New York State. So that's been keeping me busy, but that means I'm honing my skills in coding.
Yeah.
And I hope to have a little time to work in Unreal Engine 5, coding in C++, not for the job, just on my own time, with this city sample, and see if we can't bring a little more Matrix style, similar to this demo. And I give credit to the people who put together this demo and the Superman-like demo as well. Also, the film from Atomic Oasis Productions has been entered into the Knoxville Film Festival, which is called 1010 this year, 10TNN 1010. And the red carpet event for that is going to be in early September. I'll have the exact date here in just a second. If you're in the Knoxville area in early September, come to the Knoxville Film Festival, the red carpet event, and look for a film called Downplayed by Atomic Oasis Productions. I play Agent Director Harris, an agent for a government organization called Department 24 that investigates strange goings on in the world.
Yeah, congratulations on that submission. I know a lot of people don't realize how hard it is to get entered into, accepted in one of those film festivals. I didn't even consider it for Beyond the Glitch. I know how difficult and how much competition there is. So congratulations on your, project getting submitted there.
Well, I'm just an actor.
Yeah.
In it, I want to give the credit to Archangel from the Matrix Online, Gabriel Crutchfield, who runs Atomic Oasis Production. He busts ass every festival to get something entered in. Knoxville, Tennessee is something of the Mecca of the East for independent film festivals because, hey, that's where Tarantino's from, right? So we got to represent. And the red carpet events are going to be September 16, 17, and 18 of this year. I'm not sure which day Downplayed will be premiering, but if you find yourself in East Tennessee, it's September 16th through 18th. Come on down for that red carpet event and meet the stars of the films.
Yeah, this comment here, it says, is it me or Groff Smith feel like a reincarnation than a resurrection? So yeah, I almost felt like at some points I almost felt like it was a Smith cosplay, like he was literally playing Smith as Smith, which was very meta, but it worked. At least worked for me. Yeah, Randy says, right, exactly. It's not a new universe, but it's the closest thing in comparison. Yeah, so that's in reference to using multiverse to explain or give someone an idea of what's going on or how the new stories can be played with, once they introduce the modals and the quote trilogy being a video game. This whole Matrix inside a Matrix concept on top of them rewriting history and refurbishing it into a video game or taking those memories and making it something like a video game for everyone, even though in the Matrix it happened, right? So yeah, there's just so much potential in terms of new storytelling that you can do in that kind of a situation.
A quick reminder before we close, in 2 days, come to Hack the Matrix in the Matrix Online emulator hosted in Metalogic's Matrix Community Discord server. And I'll drop a link in the comments after this gets posted. So you can find that, and you'll get an exclusive link just for Hack the Matrix participants to download the compiled city sample demo, which you're watching live right now. So
yeah, thanks.
Thanks. Trouble to finding it.
But say, yeah, thank you for sharing that asset. It looks really cool. Real quick here, DJ Scooby says, one question: who ended up winning the music contest that was held for the Matrix Resurrections film? Great question. Vesuvius, do you remember the name of the band? It was like a Japanese band, right?
I do not remember. I think that was something I read. Maybe we talked about it a little bit and I forgot about it. Japanese artist. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, I believe it was a Japanese band. I could be wrong about that. I don't know where their spot, their promo spot landed. I just remember the entry fee for that contest being like insane expensive, and you had to jump through all these hoops. And I was like, yeah, no, thank you. But yeah, that was why, contests like that are exactly why you won a Matrix NFT today. Because I'm over those kind of contests where they charge you all this money, or like I said, it's just a social media popularity contest, and whoever already had the biggest following is going to win. Like, to me, that's not really a contest. Like, if you're just going to reach out to an influencer, just reach out to the influencer. Don't mask it. I get it. Getting other people to promote it, gives it a larger digital footprint, gives them more reach. I understand it. I just feel like it's a little deceptive. So that said, that's why, how many did we give out? Like, man. So I think I gave 3 NFTs out today, right? Because I posted 2 in Matrix University Discord, but Temet, DJ Scooby here, I didn't get the chance to congratulate him yet because everything went right into the leaderboards and all that craziness. So I will shout you out when this is over. So right, 3 winners today, right? Am I missing somebody? I feel like I'm missing somebody. Oh, right, squirrels. 4 winners today. Scion won. So yeah, that's 5 total Matrix University NFT avatar winners since we've been doing the Matrix University Discord thing. So it's not bad.
So I looked it up, or I should say, I had Tank look it up, and a hip hop artist from Charlotte, North Carolina, Quantrell, as the winner of the contest. Quantrell's song "Back to Life," written specially for the open call, will receive $15,000 cash prize and be featured in the Matrix Resurrections promotional campaign. Quantrell's track was selected as the lead song out of thousands of entries. Watch the spot and listen to the full song. Let me see if I can get this, and I'll post this in the live chat.
Yeah, I was way off. Where'd that Japanese band come from then? I have no idea.
That it does sound familiar.
Maybe there was a Japanese band that did a different promotional spot that wasn't related to the contest then.
Yeah, like I said, we talked about it, and then I probably just moved on.
Yeah, I mean, the lead up to Resurrections, we were getting hit every day with something different in terms of advertising. So those like 2 or 3 weeks right before, I mean, it was hard for even me to keep up with everything. But yeah, I know that Japanese band thing didn't come out of thin air. I'll put it that way.
Oh, there's probably something to it.
Yeah, but thank you for digging up the actual winner to answer that question.
Where is the live chat? I cannot find it.
Walking the streets of Mega City here in this demo, I just wonder if I'm going to see someone's Matrix Avatar NFT walking around. This is the content that those avatars were made from. So I just wonder if they're walking around the city somewhere, and you just have to look hard enough, you'll find your NFT in 3D. Could be.
Yeah, like I said, I don't want to go into any details because we don't have any details. But all I can say is I cannot wait for us to get the 3D functionality, even if it's just releasing the 3D models to the owners. However it goes, we're gonna make it something special, man. I can promise that. Well, on that note, we are well over an hour. And like I said, we totally freestyled today. We wanted to share with you guys the Matrix Awakens demo is getting delisted Saturday, July 9th. So grab it, download it, add it to your library, whatever you got to do to preserve that. The Matrix NFT Avatar leaderboards have officially closed today. So I'm sure, right? You're going to do an unboxing when you get your hoodie, right, Vesuvius?
Oh, of course.
My guy.
Do I get the trading card too? Top 100?
Let me pull that up. I believe that is top 100.
Top 100, yeah. And then
That's
the
top
hoodie.
100.
You think they've
Right.
gone the other way around?
Hey, I'm not going to ask any questions. Something tells me somebody wanted to get rid of some hoodies. But that said, please help us reach that 80 subscriber goal. We want that 6K so we can share simulation theory with you guys. It is a very exciting time indeed. The link to the Matrix University Discord is in the description. We are there every single day. And on that note, class is dismissed.